Good morning from Falmouth, Jamaica. Sydney is watching a little bit of Tinkerbell while mommy gets ready. Love you, baby. When we opened the curtains this morning, even before we opened the curtains, you can just feel the heat. I checked the temperature. It says it's 80 and sunny, and it's a UV index of 3 right now. It's about 8 in the morning, a little after 8. And but gosh, it feels hot, but boy, is it beautiful out here. It's very humid. Maybe that's part of why it feels so hot, but absolutely perfectly still waters, almost like glass. Really, really beautiful. So Gio went to snag a little workout this morning, and we're gonna go eat breakfast at Cabana's pretty soon. So I'm gonna get some more footage of Falmouth from the top deck. You can see our messy room. We're on day 5, so about now things are kind of starting to get a little disorderly because I don't spend a lot of time organizing at the end of the night or kind of putting the room back at the end of the night because, you know, we're here to have fun. So anyway, we will be out the door soon to do some exploration of the ship, see what activities are going on today, and we'll eat at Cabana's and make a plan for whether we're actually going to get off in Falmouth today. Almost 9 in the morning and really not that busy here. So I think other folks are feeling the day 5 slowdown as well and maybe getting getting a little tired of the early mornings. Here, let me help you, bud. Table outside, outside of Marceline. So we have a much better view of the port here. So you can see in Falmouth, there's like a little kind of gated port area here with shopping and bars and lounges and things of that nature. We also have the Freedom of the Seas docked next to us today. But here is lovely Falmouth. So we'll be taking in these views while we enjoy our Mickey waffles. Gio and Sydney are just getting drinks right now, and then they will be out here. So delightful start to the morning. Great spot. Yeah, I agree. Kathy's got a nice bowl of fruit we're sharing. I did the vegetarian flan. Oh, careful, babe. Yogurt parfait, bagel, a little bit of bacon. And you know, that guy. He always tends to make an appearance at breakfast, but we don't mind. We like him. But we're having a wonderful, casual, slow breakfast. Actually, at the fruit station, we realized today that we have an old friend at the fruit station. So there's a server named Vikram. He's from India. He was amazing. He was our main server on the Fantasy a couple of years ago for our 10th anniversary cruise, him and Marcel. And so we definitely saw Vikram here. So we'll have to, there was a line, so we didn't get to stop and talk, but we'll have to get the scoop from him and see what he's up to these days. That is a fun thing about cruising Disney a lot, is that you definitely do run into, like, the crew, I think sticks around. I don't think they have a lot of turnover in their crew, and so you will start to see familiar faces from previous cruises, and especially that service team, you develop such a relationship with them, particularly on the longer cruises. So that's kind of fun. That was really fun. We decided we need to start taking better pictures and notes on our service team so that, you know, we can have better conversation when we come back. But anyway, enjoying a very nice breakfast and now reminiscing about past cruises, which is really fun. After a little family game of Uno Splash, we decided that the port looked too enticing, so we decided to go ahead and hop off for a little bit and explore. We're gonna head back to the room real quick. We're gonna grab our passports, and then we are gonna head down to deck 1 to walk off the ship and just explore the port for, you know, half an hour or so. Who's got a key card? Who's got a key card? You have Bobby. We are going to, wrong way, familia. Are you gonna walk all the way down to deck 1 from deck 9? Okay, meet you down there. But look who's not out of breath. Mommy. All right, you guys ready? I don't even think we need towels. We're just going. No wait, which is a great thing about kind of coming a little bit after. We came into this port at 7:30 is actually when we pulled in. So lots of tours going, all of that. But again, we're winging it, kind of doing our own thing here. It's about 9:15 and we just walked off the ship and we're gonna explore the port. Just kind of entering the port shopping area here. So again, we're right next to, I think this is Freedom of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's here today as well. But sounds like there's a little bit of shopping, a little bit of dining. Maybe we'll get some Jamaican coffee. I told Sydney she could get a little gift for a friend or two, maybe a little bracelet for herself. So we'll see what this little excursion brings. Here's our little port shopping area. Lots to explore. And it's right off of where you get off the cruise ship, so it's very, very convenient. 10 minutes ago, we were in Cabanas, literally, so couldn't be easier to walk off and just do a little bit of wandering around. Jamaica. There is a walking trail too, which is kind of cool. It says take a leisurely walk today and gives you a bunch of reasons why that's a good idea. And it starts here at there's like a welcome to historic Falmouth. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. Welcome to historic Falmouth sign. That's kind of at the end of the port shopping area. And it looks like there's kind of a cool walking trail. So people are trying to take pictures in front of that sign. So we'll vacate that area, but might be kind of a nice little walk to take at some point. There are restrooms here. I see a hand sanitizer dispenser over there too and some water fountains. So just an FYI, this is available right here in this kind of port shopping area. So we're sort of making our way around. We're only halfway through. I doubt we're gonna get all the way through the port because we've got some activities we wanna get back to the ship for, but we have been able to do some really nice shopping. There's a craft market around the corner here. So I think we're going to take a little walk through there and then probably head back to the ship. The craft market was cool. It had a mix of things that looked kind of bespoke and unique, handmade, and then also some other, commercially produced things that we were seeing in other gift shops as well. Hi, what are you shopping for now? You want a drink? Are you thirsty? Okay. What's over there? What are they? Is it some kind of snow cone? I had a feeling. Okay, follow you. Here we are at the fruit smoothie station. She got a Sandy Beach, which is mango pineapple. This little stand is it's just, again, right in this port area. The owner is here. He's very, very nice. He said, thanks for coming to Jamaica. He's very friendly. So Gio's gonna take the first sip, give it a try, make sure it's safe. We'll watch him, make sure he doesn't keel over. And then Mommy's gonna try it. Sydney, honey, there's a lot, okay? It's all right. She liked her smoothie. We enjoyed it. We're glad we got off the port here. I'm glad it's easy. I think if it were, you know, a tender situation, we probably would not get off. But this is very easy to just walk off the ship, walk over here, do a little shopping, grab a smoothie. The prices are not great. I would say they're, you know, the same as you would find in the U.S. essentially. Like her smoothie was $15. At least in this port area. I'm sure if you actually go inside Falmouth, maybe things are different. But, you know, in the port, they have a tourist tax. But it's still, you know, the smoothie is good. Like, everything that we've had was good. So it was still a good experience. I would get off here again to come in and do some shopping. Very much enjoyed it. Lots of beautiful craftsmanship. There's a lot of, like you can see back even over here behind us, there's woodworking, woodwork stuff everywhere, like people out here carving and painting wood right in front of you, custom making, you know, wooden crafts. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, so this was our little trip out to Falmouth. We were out here for about an hour. So we're probably, once Puppy gets his smoothie, we're gonna head back to the ship. And we've got a few things marked on the Navigator app to maybe do on the ship this afternoon. So that's what's next for us. As we were on our way out of the port, a DJ and some dancers were just gearing up to do a performance and invited Sydney to dance with them.
You can't be dancing by yourself. Come on, come here. Come on. We're going to do this together, so we're going to show you how to do the Jerusalem. DJ, keep up. Ready? We're going to dance. So we're gonna go right foot. We're gonna go to the... All right, double up.
We are finally headed back to the ship. So very fun time. That was a nice little exclamation point on our short hour and a half in the port of Falmouth. Very, very fun. So headed back this way to the ship. Hopefully just as quick and easy to get on as it was to get off, right? Let's start heading back. There's Poppy waiting for us. He's ready to go. Back on the ship, they are, oh, there she goes. They are racing up to the atrium where we're gonna make our plan for the rest of the afternoon. All right, Sydney is gonna do a performance. Okay.
Come here.
Okay, here I come. Hello.
Prominent. Today is gonna be mystery.
Ooh, boy. It's a show, Poppy. So the Kids Club is having an open house on the Marvel Superhero Academy side, which is kind of cool. So that means everybody can go in, not just kids. What? Is that going to be you? Looks like Puppy is going to create his own superhero suit. Oh, he's doing it.
The drones are...
Okay, here she goes. She's recruit level. But she has full security clearance. That's impressive. They must trust you, Sydney. Okay, you remember your hands operate those hands. There you go. And you lean to dodge. Never thought Sydney would leave our cruise a recruit to the Avengers. But here we are.
Some suits will accept.
So then does that move her over to one of those screens?
Yeah, so you can save on her band.
Okay.
And then she just go to one of the screens and then she plays a mission.
Oh, cool. Okay, so you can go play using your suit you just designed. So you tap your band. That's why you tap your band before you design the suit. And then you tap your band over here and you get to actually go get into your costume. See how she looks.
Oh, wow, Sydney.
So cool.
Mira la cámara. Arriba.
Look at that.
A ver, un momento.
You look awesome, girl.
Yeah.
I just noticed more cool detail as you're leaving. They've got lockers in here. So you got Peter Parker, Shuri from Wakanda Design Group. I bet there are other lockers over here. What are these? You've got Pepper Potts, Hope Van Dyne, and Rambo. They've all got lockers in here. That's pretty cool. Just love the detail in here. If you're a Marvel fan or your kid's a Marvel fan, you are gonna wanna make a point to do the open house with them, or make sure they know that this is in here, because this is super cool. This is an extended part of the kids club. So normally this is part of the Oceaneers Club, but this morning it's just closed off for like an hour and a half for an open house. So we saw that the Incredizone is open. So we're gonna head up there. Sorry, the Incredicourse, Hero Zone Incredicourse. So as if we're going to Marceline on deck 11, we kind of head over to this stairwell area, takes us up to deck 12. So there's kind of a fun little family game area. You want me to race you? I have to go back and get my socks. Looks like we're not the only ones with this idea. There's a little bit of a line, so we'll see how this shapes up. I went up to the next deck up, deck 13. There's a little stairway over here to take you all the way up to deck 13, and this is a better view of the Incredicourse. This is a really cool, huge inflatable obstacle course. So Sydney loves this. You can see this is what everybody is in line for right now. So only real rule is you gotta be tall enough, 40 inches, and you gotta wear socks. So we'll wait and watch Sydney and Poppy go. Looks like they're making good progress in the line already. And then over on this upper deck too, this is also kind of just like a family fun zone. They've got air hockey. I think over there's foosball. And then when the Incredicourse isn't up in here, you can see it's a basketball court. Sometimes they have like soccer going on in here, all kinds of things. So just a very fun multi-purpose family space this is on the Treasure and the Wish. Two fierce competitors in the Incredicourse. Oh no, those curly cues always get you when you're big. Oh, there she comes. Oh, he went hard as usual against his 5-year-old daughter. What a guy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any belongings, pixels, cameras, watches, please come to me.
Okay, this is down on the lower level of the Hero Zone, so we're on the same level as the Incredicourse when it's inflated. There's kind of a smaller inflatable game area, some ping pong tables. These actually have a beautiful view today because we are in Falmouth, Jamaica. And over on the other side, over here, I won't interfere with this ping pong game going on, but there are a couple of water fountains and then a water bottle filling station. So very nice little area down here. So Sydney was a major champion on the Incredicourse today. We just spent a lot of time up in the Hero Zone, had a lot of fun. Now she's having a quick little...
The one with Puppy was crazy.
Crazy?
Tied.
Okay. You tied. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. So we're having... Cheers, my love. We're having a little quick lunch before she heads to Oceaneers because Gio has a haircut. So I'm going to go with him to check that out. We've got this beautiful view. Marceline Market. Marceline is not too busy. I mean, it's a port day, so... But it is prime lunchtime. It's like a little before 1 o'clock.
Is it pasta for me?
Yeah, I just grabbed what was up front.
You're so sweet.
Oh, it was for me, but I didn't want it.
It was for whoever wanted it, yeah. I knew we would need a quick little bite before we head to Hook's Barbery, so. Anyway, so here we are eating a quick little lunch. And then we will head down to the Kids Club / the Barbery. Checking out the map of Marceline Market. You know, each of the food stations has a theme.
What? Food? What's
Yeah,
this
each
one
of the
called?
food stations in Marceline Market has like a theme.
So what's
to
this
it.
on me?
Well, let's talk
This
about
one's
it
called
another.
Ratatouille.
Yeah, exactly. Here, let's keep going though.
This one's called Rapunzel.
Yep, let's keep going.
You know, I want to do slide.
Okay, do the slide in. Try not to talk with your mouth full, even on vacation. Still a relatively empty ship, so all aboard time is not for another 3.5 hours or so. So the majestic Grand Hall. Every time I walk in here, day 5, and I'm still. I love walking. I love an excuse to come down here. I love walking into this space. It's so like open and inviting and warm. And if you've been on a Disney ship, you know it also smells amazing. Okay, monkey. You ready to go to the kids club? Oh, I just noticed this detail too. Look, this is a bird of paradise, like we had at the Poly. This one's not real. The one at the Poly was real. Okay, got to get our shoes on. Actually, we still are in socks from the in credit course, so we'll do that, and then right here off of the Grand Hall is the slide to the kids club. Genius engineering. Love you, baby. Have fun. Okay, so Sydney's officially dropped off. We are headed up to the Barbery, which is conveniently just up on deck 4, not very far away from the kids club drop off. We're slightly late, but I'm sure there's a little bit of a grace period that we will exercise. So, and Gio scheduled a haircut. He didn't have a chance to get one. Things are kind of hectic for him at work right now. He did not have a chance to get one before we left on vacation. And then Disney World is a little bit hectic. Like there's just not a lot of downtime. So we said, you know what? He's never done a haircut at the Barbery. He's done a facial before, a shave that has a little mini facial, but not a haircut. So we're gonna give it a try. The Barbery is this beautiful space, like nice dark tones, lots of decor that's really, really cool. Like these bottles up here, these have pirate insignias up here. But we are here for the haircut. Normally this area over here in the seating, kind of like a seating area, this opens up and it becomes an old-fashioned bar with a whole bunch of whiskeys. So when we were here last time for his shave, I enjoyed a very, very nice smoked old-fashioned while we waited. That part doesn't open until 5 p.m. and it's only 1 p.m. So not available at this moment, but maybe next time. What do you think so far? Good experience?
Good experience.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Good view.
It's a good view. What do you think? You looking so handsome.
Yay. I got a haircut.
You did. Good job, you. All right, fresh cut. Did you have fun?
That was fun with Renee.
It was, yeah.
He's all work, no play.
Yes, he's very serious about his craft, which is what we like in
Yes.
in someone who's doing a service like that.
So very different barber experience that I have. He used a lot of scissors.
Yeah, a little hair everywhere. He'll take a shower. Don't worry.
Yes. So
Yeah, he did use a lot of scissors. Felt very old-fashioned. Yeah.
Yeah. So no. Well, I think old-fashioned is just using the machine.
Oh,
so
it was more
that's
artisan, like an artisan cut.
Yeah. So fine. I'm glad I did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll do it again.
There you
in
go.
the future.
Sounds like we're taking another 7-night cruise. Well, that's what I gathered from that conversation. Awesome. Well, we are. Oh, I don't think I've paid attention to this one. This is beautiful. Look at
This
that.
is the Little Mermaid.
Oh, Luca. Oh, and there's Easter eggs in here. Look, here's Beauty and the Beast.
There's
There's a
Aladdin.
whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, there's Aladdin. Oh,
Treasure.
this is beautiful.
Here are the
Oh,
boys.
that's the keel coin from the treasure.
So we have
Ariel,
Hercules.
yeah. Oh, super cool. It's beautiful.
Cinderella.
It's just outside Hook's Barbery. Between the Barbery and Hey Cafe. All right, we are, let's see, there's a meet and greet with Genie in like an hour, I think. Less than an hour now. So we're gonna strategize around that. I think that is something that maybe we wanna do since he's a very rare character. So we might, but I need coffee and I'd kind of like to go up to Cove to get coffee if that's okay. So we're gonna make our way up to Cove and get some coffee and then maybe get in line for the Genie. I have been wanting coffee all day, so we're headed back to Cove. There also should be, since we backed into the port in Falmouth, there should be a beautiful view of the port from the Cove area, so, and the infinity pool. I do have my swimsuit on in the event that the infinity pool isn't completely packed with people, so we'll see how this goes. Cove bar area. It's busy, but not terrible. Gorgeous views though, as expected. I touched it and I actually think this is real moss. It's a wall decoration inside the Cove Cafe. Love the decor in here, like love it. Also, it reminds me of the Polynesian a little bit, so I'm biased because that's our home DBC resort, but Mr. over here is deciding what he's gonna have. Any thoughts, ideas yet? Not yet.
Paradox of choice.
Paradox of choice, that's right. Isn't that the truth on every Disney cruise? The paradox of choice. Okay, as you walk out of Cove Cafe, there is, you know, it would be intuitive for this deck to kind of, for this walkway to go all the way around the deck. It can't because the Aquamouse loading zone is over there. So it's closed off, but it's kind of one of those dead ends that people sort of talk about when they're talking about the Wish class ship. But there is a lot of, I don't know if this is new, I don't remember this being on the Wish, maybe it is, but there's this helpful signage that's kind of like, hey, were you expecting to be able to go right? Here's how you can still get where you're going. So that's a nice thought, nice touch. We are currently in line to meet a character that is exclusive to the Disney Treasure, which is the Genie. Sydney, sadly, there's a cupcake decorating activity happening in the kids club and she refused to leave. So even though we have a Jasmine costume that we got for her to wear for this photo, but we're not gonna force it. So Here we are, just Gio and I, pictures with the Genie. But we're still excited because, you know, Disney adults. Okay, so meeting the Genie was so awesome. That was super fun. So Sydney is doing this cupcake decorating thing down in the kids club, but as soon as that wraps, we are actually going to feed her a little bit of second lunch, I guess, early dinner, because Gio and I have Palo tonight. So we're gonna pull her out of the kids club shortly. I'm going to bring up some tacos for her and she'll eat a few tacos, and then she needs a little nap. She's been not having the best sleep on this trip, which is not unusual for vacation. So she's gonna take a little nap, and then after her nap, Gio and I will go to Palo. So Donald's Cantina is kind of like a Chipotle. We call it Big Chipotle. So it's like a build your own burritos, tacos, and bowls. They have basically all the same options as Chipotle. So this is a favorite. I'm actually a little shocked we haven't eaten here more on this trip yet. There's just so much good food on this ship. Sometimes it's difficult to decide. And also sometimes this place gets a little bit of a line. So, but anyway, here we are, and we're gonna get Sydney a little, either tacos or a burrito bowl. We'll see. Game time decision on that one. And outside of Donald's, there's actually this fantastic salsa bar. All kinds of options. Sydney doesn't like any of these, so we won't do them on this trip, but they are here. One quick note as I'm walking by, I am not stopping for ice cream, although I might later tonight, but one thing that took me like 3 cruises on the Wish to realize is that the Sweet Minnie's ice cream, I think it's actually like Sweet Minnie's Delights. It's ice cream and it's fruit, which is a little counterintuitive, but this is where you get your soft serve, and this is also where you get your fresh fruit. So, note to self, here's where the fresh fruit is, on the Treasure and the Wish. Anyway, back to the room with Sydney's dinner.
Okay.
Sydney, what came in the door?
So many things.
So many things.
So this one says, you've been pixie dusted. Have a magical day in the Whitehurst family, cabin 10164.
How fun.
That's really nice. And what's in
What
here?
thoughtful people on
No,
this
we're
ship.
gonna open them after.
Yes. And what's this one say? This says, have a magical. Oh, it's again from
It's
the
probably,
Whitehurst.
it looks like the packaging is maybe the same family.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
All from one family. Oh.
That was so thoughtful.
Oh, you're so kind.
I know.
Whitehurst
Well,
family.
and we have 3 pockets on our fish extender, so people probably don't know that we only have 1 kid in here.
Oh.
Which means you got bonus pixie dust.
Oh, so
we
pretty.
should put her name on it so people know it's just one
Yes.
child.
That's good.
All right, Mommy's gonna go get ready, and then I have a hair appointment. Okay? Be good for Poppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Mom, can you move this a little bit?
Poppy,
Oh my God,
Poppy
you
will
don't
help you. Poppy
Yes,
will help you.
Poppy will watch a movie.
Okay. I'll be back. Love you. Bye-bye. I am en route to deck 5. I've got an appointment at Untangled Salon. I'm going to get my hair done. We have Palo tonight. My hair is really feeling the pain of the past. It's been over a week now, including the park. So my hair is dry, needs some help. They have a really great moisturizing treatment that they do in there that I love. So I'm going to go have it blown out, have a little moisture added, and get my hair all taken care of for tonight at Palo. I love having them do it because I can get a little bit more reading in, just kind of get some unwinding time, some more mommy time. So here we go, en route to Untangled Salon on deck 5. It was actually totally incorrect. It's on deck 4, not deck 5. So, but we made it. Luckily, those are only 1 staircase away from each other. So here we go into the Untangled Salon. So here's where the pedicures happen, over here. Here's our Rapunzel themed hair stations, which are the cutest. Manicure station over here. They do teeth whitening in the back over there. So kind of a full service, ship salon. I've gotten my hair done here, well, not in this one, on the Wish a couple of times and had a really great experience. So looking forward to a little relaxation right now. I didn't record anything during my shampoo and blowout, but I had a wonderful experience. The blowouts include a nice scalp massage, and I always opt into what I think is the Fusio Kerastase Steeped Conditioning Treatment, so it leaves my hair really soft and manageable for several days, which is great when I'm trying to not mess around with it too much on vacation. So my treatment started a little bit late, but my stylist was super sweet and gave me 20% off as an apology, so I could hardly be upset about that. Okay, I'm back from my hair appointment just in time to see us set sail. Leaving Falmouth. Goodbye, Falmouth. Thank you for a beautiful day. And onward we go. Tomorrow's a day at sea, and then Castaway Key. Got white strips on my teeth, so I'm a little lispy right now, but Gio and I are just wrapping up getting ready for Palo. So I've got my nice dressy outfit on. We're getting ready to wake Miss Sydney up from her nap because it is 5:30, so it's time to get up. And then she'll be headed to the kids club, and then we are going to head over to Palo. So looking forward to having you join us.
That's a good question.
All right, so there is a little bit of a trick to getting to Palo on the Wish and the Treasure. You actually go as if it's on deck 12, I think, or maybe 13, deck 12. So you go as if you're going to Marceline Market, actually up to the Hero Zone. And you can see here, it's up on deck 12. So you'll see what I mean. I'll flip the camera around. So if you're en route to Palo or Enchante, you actually kind of go up as if you're going to the Hero Zone. You go by I think this is the Vibe. Yeah, the Vibe. Kids Club is over here. So it may be handy for drop off if you're dropping off children that are the age for Vibe. And circle around here, and here is your entrance into the Rose, and then Palo and Enchante are this way. So a little tricky, but once you've done it once, you get the hang of it. And then you can enter from the upper deck too, from the Lido deck. So here we go into the Rose, and then on to dinner at Palo. I'm outside Palo just waiting for Gio. He's taking Sydney to the kids club, but I always really look forward to our Palo dinners. And Palo's always really good. It's the food on the Disney ships and the Wish and the Treasure in particular is good, very good in the main dining rooms and even at the Festival of Foods. But Palo and Enchante are definitely a level up. Enchante even more so than Palo. We've done Enchante before as well, and that's definitely very upscale. That's like a 3.5-4 hour meal, teeny tiny food, the works. Palo is more like upscale Italian, 2 hour meal, maybe 2.5 hours. So looking forward to that very much, and hoping Sydney enjoys her time in the kids club too. She's been there a lot today, and she's been very engaged with everything she's doing. So hopefully everything goes really smoothly tonight. All right, so we're here. Since we're platinum, we do get a free dinner or brunch at Palo. We chose dinner because we knew our mornings and afternoons would be packed, even though brunch is very good. So here we are. We're ready to enjoy an evening, just the two of us. How did kids club drop off go?
She forgot about us in a second.
Immediately, not surprising. Okay, so here we go into Palo. Thank you, sir.
After you.
Thank you so much. So we won't be narrating through the meal. I'll voice that over just so we aren't disturbing the guests around us. But we popped up here the other day just to kind of get some more detailed images. But just there he is. But beautiful, beautiful entryway here. And this leads you into the Rose, which is a bar and lounge. And then beyond the Rose is Palo and Enchante. But the check-in for Palo and Enchante is here in the Rose. So as you can see, hideous, hideous sunset views. We had a gorgeous seat by a window and got to watch the sunset over the course of our meal. So the ambiance is really half of the joy at Palo and Enchante both. They're both significantly less crowded and hectic, versus the main dining rooms, and they have equal thought and care put into all the details too. So Palo Steakhouse is Beauty and the Beast themed, so there are lovely themed accents related to the movie all around you, which is really fun. The menu is Italian steakhouse, so you can either do the prefix or you can order a la carte off the menu. Gio went with the prefix and I ordered a la carte since the entree I wanted wasn't part of the prefix options, and it just allowed us to kind of pick and choose things the way we wanted to. As Platinum Cruisers, we got a bottle of Prosecco included with our meal, so this is something you can arrange in advance by calling Palo prior to your dinner. The Prosecco is actually part of your Castaway Club gift, and we like to enjoy that during our Palo meal, so that was really nice. The meal always starts with an amuse-bouche, which is a single-bite fried potato gnocchi on a mushroom sauce. It's a wonderful way to warm your palate up for what's about to come. It's always really delicious and hot and fresh. There's also a lovely Italian bread service, which is some focaccia and Italian breadsticks. But best of all, it's always hot and fresh out of the oven. It's just super fresh tasting and delicious. For our appetizers, I did the arugula salad, which comes with a shaved Parmesan, a light drizzle of olive oil, a little bit of salt, and a white balsamic. I like to keep it light to make sure I have room for everything. Gio did the calamari and jumbo shrimp, which comes with a lemon garlic mayo and a marinara dipping sauce. Those are both lightly breaded, but they're truly not too heavy. They are just wonderful. Next, we shared the burrata, which is a favorite dish of ours at Palo. The mozzarella is always so perfect and creamy. There is not even a little bit of rubberiness to it, which is one of my pet peeves in a burrata. It comes, of course, with very fresh tasting tomato, heirloom tomatoes, basil pesto, and an aged balsamic. It is so, so good. Every time it's good. We try hard not to fill up on the bread, but once in a while it disappears, and our server Claudius was always very quick to bring more. Next up were entrees. I had the pappardelle, which has a little chunk of lobster, leeks, some salmon caviar, and a decadent tarragon cream sauce. And I always have them add a generous helping of more Parmesan. This is by far my favorite pasta dish at Palo. Gio had the penne pasta, which is sweet and simple penne pasta, tomato basil sauce, and some chilies for a little bit of heat, and then Parmesan on top.
They forgot a spot here. No
Why
good.
would you
Take
do
this away.
To end our meal, we always enjoy a little bit of coffee and, of course, the world-famous Palo chocolate souffle.
Beauty.
Oh my god. Oh, smell it.
Just coming out of the oven, nice and hot. This is one of our favorites. My family, with my magical fork, we poke it right in the middle. Take all, look at that, the calories disappear.
Look at it. You can hear them. Goodbye.
And of course, gonna pour a little vanilla.
What is that?
A little French vanilla. And a little rich chocolate. A little French vanilla.
A little bit of that, a lot of the chocolate.
A lot of the chocolate. Go for it. Just as you want to add on more sauce inside.
I don't know that we have ever had a meal at Palo where we haven't walked away just feeling happy, satisfied, and frankly always planning our next cruise. So typically this meal would be $55 per person plus gratuity and then the cost of the Prosecco. Because we're platinum, we received a bill for $0, which is amazing, but we were able to add gratuity to that for Claudius because as usual the service was excellent.
Before Claudius sent us off for the night, he also brought out a little digestif, which was a raspberry sorbet to just kind of settle our stomachs after such a large meal. It was wonderful.
Okay, after our amazing dinner at Palo, it's about 8:15, so we are back in the grand atrium, the grand hall, and there's a lot of activity going on. The late dining is just getting ready to get started. So we thought they have some photo backdrops up, so we are going to do a couple of photos while we're in our nice digs. I saw you say hello to Belle.
She wants to take a picture with me.
Oh!
Will you join me?
Wow. Like for real? Now we're headed to grab Sydney from the kids club, see what she's been up to. I'm sure she's been having a great time. We haven't had any phone calls or messages from the kids club. She's been down there for 3 hours. So we usually say no news is probably good news when it comes to the kids club. But we're gonna go pick her up, grab her some food, see what she's been up to, and then we'll kind of follow her lead for the night because we want her to have a fun time tonight too. So we'll see what comes next, but we'll let Miss Sydney guide the way on this one. So Sydney, they got a visit from Stitch in the kids club, and she made Stitch Goo. Stitch Space Goo.
I have a monster.
Whoa, that is the creepiest monster. Okay, what else is in your bag?
Can I show you this?
Yes, show us everything. Did you have the best time? Oh my goodness, he's incredible. He's incredible. Wow. Okay, let me see that one. Hold him up. Oh my goodness. I can't believe Stitch paid you a visit. Oh, amazing.
A little clown for Boing Boing.
Oh, a little crown for her stuffy. Amazing. So did the bag work pretty well? So, needless to say, she had a very good night too. Parenthood.
Hello, everybody. I'm the scientist.
Oh, you're the scientist, huh?
If you want to make this slime,
Oh.
you're gonna get some glue.
She's gonna do a series of performances for us. We always look forward to this every night. Oh no, I can't even track you.
Having fun?
Stitch is invading. Oh my gosh. I thought he was gonna dive right down to the kids club. Is he gonna do it? Her ears are too big. Ah, such a bummer. All kinds of surprise visitors in the Grand Hall tonight around picture time. Very fun. Very Disney. We're still trying to feed Sydney, who's expressing, not surprisingly, no interest in food right now. We were gonna do room service. That was the plan for a minute, but then we decided we're running low on time. It's 9:45 after all those character meets and photographs and all that unexpected great hall fun. So we're up on deck 11. We're gonna grab whatever's up here and make our way back to the room to initiate bedtime. Whew, what a day. Okay, we're back in the room. Sydney's got a little bit of pizza and a little bit of the vitamin water drink. We kind of dilute it down with soda water, don't tell her. And a Stitch straw. So she's had a very exciting night. We had a great day today. Really glad we got a chance to explore the port of Falmouth. That was actually really fun. Glad we got off. We were kind of debating whether we were going to, so I'm actually really glad that we did. And then of course we had kind of a fun afternoon running around doing stuff. Sydney spent a lot of time in Oceaneers today. Did you have a good time in the kids club today?
This bag was full.
What? Your bag? She's saying that her bag of crafts was full. We sent her with a bag to put all of her crafts in because she's been making so many crafts and it was full. So she's had a really great day. And
because I don't want to hold them.
Right. She doesn't want to have to hold all the crafts that she's making. So she's had a really great day. And then, of course, we had an amazing dinner at Palo. No surprise, one of our favorite restaurants, probably our favorite restaurant on the ship, right? Palo.
Yeah.
Yes, darling?
I danced with somebody.
Oh, yes. And she's making friends in the kids club, too. So lots of very exciting things happening. Anyway, so yeah, great day. We have a sea day tomorrow, too. So yet another great day in front of us. So we're pretty excited about that. We have no real solid game plans. We have a bunch of stuff that's favorited in the app to do tomorrow. One thing I want to do tomorrow is I really want to go have, there's a cocktail I have my eye on in the Haunted Mansion parlor. So maybe go have that at some point tomorrow. I'd like to go swim in the adults area in the infinity pool too. I know Sydney would like to do some more swimming, so we'll see what ends up on the agenda for tomorrow. But all in all, a great day today. Thank you again for joining us on our adventures. If you enjoyed the video and the content and all of our following us along on our experiences today, please like the video. If you'd like to see more, subscribe to the channel. We have lots more adventures coming for the remainder of our cruise here on the Treasure, and then of course more Disney trips planned in the future. So thanks for joining today. Good night.